za, ka, fa, ya, la, ma, na, sa, I, pa, taza.
Oh yeah, start yeah. Come one more time, man.
Ba, ga, da, ha, wa, za, ka, fa, ya. I'm saying it wrong.
Yeah.
Just saying it wrong. It's
Yeah.
CHAAA.
Yeah.
How you
Ka.
say it?
After the fa.
Ka.
It's after fa. It's ta.
Ta. Okay, ta. Okay.
One more time, man.
Ba, ga, da, ha, ka, ta, taza. Ha.
Said it. You said it quick. Chata. Yeah, it's cha and then ta.
Oh.
I get you, bro. Go ahead.
Ta, ya, la, ma, na, sa, sa, la, ma, na, la, ma,
Call
na,
to what?
sa, a, pa, taza, kwa, ra, sha, fa.
Come. Hey, call all y'all about Shemal Shah.
All right, this is Psalms 51, verse 12, the first half. Hashawaba, Laya, Shashawan, Ya, Shaka. Hashawaba, Laya, Shawa, Ya, Shaka. Restore to me joy, thy salvation. Restore to me joy, thy salvation. Okay?
Come.
And the word that I've chosen for the week, word of the week is diligent. CHAARAWATAZA. CHAARAWATAZA, which means diligent, consistent in effort to accomplish what is undertaking, attentive, careful, very highly esteemed, prized, love, aspire to, be content, appreciate, having or showing care in one's work or duties. Okay, and I got 8 precepts.
8?
Got 8 precepts.
Let's get 4. Let's get 4.
Let's
get 4. Do the rest in the video later.
All right, well, 2 Peter chapter 1, let's go down the line. All right, 2 Peter chapter 1, verse 10. Proverbs 22, verse 29 in the KJV, NLT. Yeah, 22, 29 Proverbs. Titus 3, verse 8 in the NIV. And that's 3, right? So one more, Proverbs 13:4. Proverbs 13:4.
Right.
Yes, sir.
Come on, this is 2 Peter 1, verse 10. Wherefore the rather, brethren, give diligence to make your calling and election sure, for if you do these things, ye shall never fall.
Yeah, so it's important for us to give diligence, not only in doing lessons and studying, but everything, showing charity, being brotherly. Okay, all these things, man. Okay, how we conduct ourselves in this truth, everything. All right, next one.
Yeah, Proverbs 22 and 29. Seest thou a man diligent in his business? He shall stand before kings. He shall not stand before mean men.
Hey, who's the kings we want to stand before? Yahweh, why Yahweh Shai? Because Esau is the king right now running this world. Whether we like it or not, we're servicing this world for him. We making them money. So read the other one,
Proverbs 22, 29 in the NLT. Do you see any truly competent workers? They will serve kings rather than working for ordinary people.
We're competent workers, to serve Yahweh Shai, to be about his business, man. Like Yahweh Shai said in Luke 2, verse 49. And that's what we're doing. We're about the Most High's business. Okay?
You want the NIV?
Yeah, Titus 3, verse 8, NIV.
Yep, Titus 3 and 8, NIV. This is a trustworthy saying, and I want you to stress these things, so that those who have trusted in God may be careful to devote themselves.
Okay, devote, Salaki, devote. I want to grab that because it's a definition for that goes into this lesson. Okay, devote, give all or a large part of one's time or resources to a person, activity, or cause. And we have a cause, right?
Come.
Isn't this a cause? So we fight for
brother.
Hey, that's your hey. Hey, she only comes when you speaking, bro. She only comes around when you speaking, huh? You were speaking last time she was here, bro. That's right. Hey,
That's a sign, bro.
hey, stay diligent, bro.
You never know.
Hey, Akim in the main camp. Hey, we're here. It's the second time. Go ahead. Read over this demon.
This is Titus 3, verse 8. Hold on.
Yeah.
Titus 3 and 8 in the
Yeah.
NIV. This is the trustworthy saying, and I want you to stress these things, so that those who have trusted in God may be careful to devote themselves to doing what is good.
What's good,
These
sir?
things are excellent and profitable for everyone.
Love,
Excellent and profitable.
kindness,
And we're working for that
mercy.
completion, man. You know, so we got to stay diligent until it's completed, man. Because when we get in the kingdom, CHAARAWATAZA, we're going to be, you know, part of that governing body, man.
Come on.
So we got more to go. This ain't it. This ain't the end. Go ahead.
This is Proverbs 13:4. The soul of the sluggard desireth and have nothing.
We can't be lazy, man. We can't be lazy, you know, half-assing things. We got to stay productive, man. We got to have motion. We got to keep moving, man. Go ahead.
But the soul of the diligent shall be
diligent.
made fat.
Shall be what?
Made fat.
Made fat. So we got to stay diligent, brothers. Because what does it say in Revelation 3, verse 15 and 16? If we can't be lukewarm, we can't be cold, we got to be on fire for this truth, for the Lord will spit us out and devour us, man.
Come.
Shalom, Yahweh Shem Yahweh.
Hey, come.
Koholayim La, Abanawa, Yahweh Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, Bahashim, Rikat, Kodash. Double honors to the elder apostles and elder bishops of Great Millstone who rule well. Salutations to the Akim out there on the highways and the byways. Salutations to the hopeful elect. Salutations to you speckled birds, you Israelite foreigners. And shalom to the Akwaf, sitting and listening in silence as the scriptures say to do so. I want to re-go over the word of the week and the scriptures that I had. I don't know if Akim was able to tell at the camp. I was nervous, kind of uncomfortable, and to be honest, I don't know why. I'm around you brothers all the time, so I don't know really why I was nervous. But yeah, man, you know, probably because, you know, I wanted to make sure I do everything correctly and didn't, you know, slip up and make any errors. So, you know, I was really nervous at that point. So, you know, I figured I'd just do the whole lesson over again with this in the background. And, you know, obviously this aired first. So we're going to go into it, man. And we're going to go into it thoroughly and correctly. So this is going to be the book of 2 Peter chapter 1, verse 10. Okay, but in Salaki, and, you know, the word of the week is diligent. Okay, the word of the week is diligent. And, you know, just in case, I'll read the definition again. Consistent in effort to accomplish what is undertaking, attentive, careful, very highly, esteem, prize, love, aspire to, be content, appreciate, having or showing care in one's work or duties. Okay, that's the definition for diligent. That's the word of the week. So I'm going to jump to the scriptures and we're going to go into it. 2 Peter chapter 1, verse 10. Wherefore the rather, brethren, give diligence to make your calling and election sure. So we're supposed to give diligence to make our calling and election sure. We're supposed to be persistent, okay, continuously in the work of Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai, in the work of our heritage, our culture. Okay, and again, that's not only preaching and teaching, doing lessons, studying, it's everything. It's everything across the board. Okay, being brotherly, charity, okay, taking accountability for your nonsense, learning and growing, okay, not being sensitive towards rebuke. All these things that we have to, you know, be consistent and diligent in to prosper and grow in. Okay, you know, how we conduct ourselves. Okay, you know, how we look at things. You know, as the beloved Ra'ash Managan always said to us, you know, when you look at things through the spirit first. And these are things that we have to be diligent about. Okay, for if ye do these things, ye shall never fall. So if we stay diligent and continue to do these things, and again, not just preaching and teaching, studying, everything across the board, everything that Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai tells us to do, we have to be diligent in all these matters, man. Okay, because with us doing that, again, we're improving ourselves, and we're showing the Lord that we're worthy vessels to be preserved, to be saved, and to be shielded from harm's way, man. Okay, but let's continue. Let's go to the book of Isaiah chapter 62 in the Good News Translation. I'm gonna start off at verse 6. On your walls, Jerusalem, I have placed sentries, they must never be silent day or night. And that's something that, you know, the real men do. The real men preach and teach and always voice these precepts, always voice the righteousness of Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai, man. Okay, day or night, man. Okay, and always, you know, continually in prayers, You know, sending up curses, doing all types of things, man. Okay, that's what the real men of Yahweh Shem Yahushua are going to constantly do. We're going to have that diligence. Okay, we're going to be diligent. They must remind Yahweh, B'Hashem Yahushua, of his promises and never let him forget them. And that's what the diligent men of Yahweh B'Hashem Yahushua do. We keep on reciting these promises. We keep on reminding our power, our Father, okay, that you promised us this. You said if we do this, this would happen. And that, again, that's another part of our diligence, is to remind the Lord of the promises, okay, that he has promised us, and us, you know, being devoted and showing our consistency in the endeavors of our lots, okay, of, you know, being the servants, the workmen of Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai, man. Okay. Verse 7. They must give him no rest until he restores Jerusalem and makes it a city the whole world praises. And again, give the Lord no rest. Continue to recite these words, recite these things, make these things known. Okay, and we sound like broken records to a lot of these people, man, because you know what they say, you know, why y'all always talking about the MARK? Why y'all always talking about the MOTB? We're gonna keep on saying things over and over and over and over and over again, man. Okay, and if you don't like it, just go back into the world or follow somebody else that's just in it for filthy lucre, man. That's not sincere, because we're diligent in our efforts, man, and we're gonna continue to be diligent, man. CHAARAWATAZA, and that's also something too. We have to be diligent in prayer, man. You know, you have to pray for the things, you know, to build you up. You have to pray for the things, you know, to keep you improving and growing in this truth, man. Okay, the carnal things of the world should not even be in your prayers, man. You know, you should be praying for the Lord to give you more knowledge, more wisdom, more understanding, more faith. Okay, more fear towards him, and that's just, you know, a little to speak of right now. Okay, to be more brotherly, to you know, to have more charity, to, you know, to search you to see if there's anything in you that you don't like, that you need to work on and improve from, man. Okay, because we're supposed to be, you know, attempting to be as perfect as our Father, man. Okay, so let's jump back to let's go to 2 Peter, and I'm gonna go to chapter 3, and I'm gonna start off at verse 12. Look for and hastening unto the coming of the day of Yahweh, wherein the heavens, being on fire, shall be dissolved, and the elements shall melt with fervent heat. And that's what we're waiting for. We're waiting for this place to be annihilated, man. We're waiting for this place to be destroyed, and the people that sit on high, okay, to be brought down low, man, to be taken out of rulership. Okay, and we're constantly reciting these precepts, reciting these things that are promised to us, man. Okay, you know, as it goes into the book of Sirach 25 verse 7, we want to see the downfall of our enemies, man. Okay, and we're persistent and diligent and continuing to remind Yahweh Shem Yahushua what he said he would do for us, how he would give us salvation and you know, restore us to our rightful states, man. Okay, verse 13. Nevertheless, we, according to his promise, look for new heavens and a new earth wherein dwelleth righteousness, man. So we're looking forward to that promise, man. And again, as we read in Isaiah 62 verse 6 to 7 in the Good News Translation, we remind the Lord of these things. Okay, we're diligent, we're persistent, okay, in those endeavors, man, in those things that are being spoken. Okay, this is hell. The condition that we're living in right now is hell. We're suffering, man, and with us suffering, we have to do what? Patiently suffer, man. Okay, verse 14. Wherefore, beloved, seeing that ye look for such things, okay, so we look for the things. We look for this place to be destroyed. We look for Esau to be brought down and taken out of rulership. We look for these heathens to be put back in their rightful positions, which is under us. We look for righteousness to flourish upon the earth. Okay, we're looking for Yahweh Shah HaMashiach to come back and completely destroy all this wickedness, man, and set up that rightful kingdom. Okay, the kingdom of righteousness, man, the kingdom of Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shah. Okay? Wherefore, beloved, seeing that ye look for such things, be diligent, that ye may find of him in peace, without spot, and blameless. Okay, did you hear that? Be diligent, that ye may be found of him. Who is that him? That's Yahweh. Why Yahweh Shai? Yahweh, Bahashim Yahweh Shai. In peace, without spot, and blemish. Okay, because as it says in the book of Revelation, I believe chapter 14, it says, in their mouths shall be found no guile. Okay, and also in the book of Romans, chapter 8, I believe in the 30 on down or something like that, maybe starting late 20s or 30 on down, it said, who can hold blame to the Most High's elect, man? Okay, when the Most High has already signed and sealed and preserved those ones from the beginning to be, again, without spot and blameless, man. Okay, because those are the ones that's actually persistent and diligent and examine themselves, you know, taking heed to their errors and learning from them and applying them and growing from them. Okay, taking accountability. Okay, not being butthurt or sensitive if you need to be corrected in the error of your ways, and amongst other things too. You know, again, being brotherly, showing charity. Okay, you know, having humility, a humble, lowly spirit. Not selfish. All these things, man, we're diligent in and examining ourselves to make sure that we don't have those things on us. And another thing is having pride. Okay, because as we know in the scriptures, which is numerous scriptures on pride, the Lord hates that, and it also departs you from him. These are things that we must be diligent on to examine ourselves to make sure that we have what? Without spot and blemish. Okay? Regardless. Okay, because every brother can learn from every brother, regardless of what position you're in. Okay, whether you're a new brother or a brother at the least of brothers, the brother that's at the complete bottom, the last brother, or from the top brother. Okay, because we must remember, man. We must remember Akim, Wa Akwaf, Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahweh Shai is seeing everything that we do, everything. And he's taking record of everything that we do. So we must, one thing is too, man, that I must stress for myself, because first and foremost, I speak everything to myself before I speak it to any brother. Okay? And these are obvious things that I need to work on. But, one thing I can say is brotherly. We got to make sure we be brotherly towards each other, man. Okay? But let's continue. Let's jump to, let's go to the book of Proverbs, chapter 22, verse 29. I'm going to read this in two translations. I'm going to read it in the KJV first, and then I'm going to jump to the NLT, Salakia. Seest thou a man diligent in his house? And we have to be diligent in our house, because we were called, and we're working to confirm that we're chosen to receive that salvation, that protection, that seat in that chariot, and that crown placed upon our head, man. And this is our house. This is our heritage. This is our true vocation. This is our true lot, our true task on earth. Is to be about the Most High's business, to be able to do His will and be diligent upon it, man. Okay, seest thou a man diligent in his house, so like in his business, he shall stand before kings. He shall not stand before mean men. And right now, okay, we're standing before mean men, vile men, the defiled, profane men. Okay, the nation of the Edomites and these other heathen, man. They have no guidance. They have no structure. Okay, these are peons, pieces of shit. Okay, we want to stand before Yahweh Yahweh Shai. Okay, the king of the universe that created everything, that has no beginning, no end. The first king and his son, which he crowned to be a king, Yahweh Shai, man. Okay, which we're going to be kings, man. But we have to go through these things, man. And with that comes diligent, being persistent. Okay? So let's grab that precept in the NLT. Okay, this is Proverbs 22, verse 29 in the NLT. Do you see any truly competent workers? Do you see any truly competent workers? And we have to be competent workers. We have to be, okay, again, diligent, precise, continually Okay, in every single work across the board. Again, not only preaching and teaching and studying, but every single thing that Yahweh Hashem Yahushua tells us we have to do to the best of our ability. All right? Do you see any truly competent workers? They will serve kings. Okay, and again, those top kings, the first king of all, as I said, Yahweh Shai, so like a Yahweh, okay, the creator of everything, who has no beginning, no end, who made his son, Yahweh Shai, king. Okay? That's who we're serving. Even though we're in this captivity and we go to work and who runs everything? Who owns everything? Esau. So with us working, Esau, as he's becoming more wealthy, more rich, has all the resources, etc. Okay, the defiled, profane, wicked, corruptible man of the earth. Rather than working for ordinary people, because these are peasants. Okay, these are spittle, man. These people, they're nobodies, man. And that's who has control of us right now. That's who we're under right now. Nobodies, peasants, man. Okay, and that should infuriate you to go more harder, to go more, more diligent, be more persistent. Okay, in your endeavors in this truth, man. Okay, but let's continue. Let's grab the book of Titus, chapter 3, verse 8. And I'm going to read this in the NIV. Bear with me. Let me grab it. Titus chapter 3, verse 8 in the NIV. This is a trustworthy saying, and I want you to stress these things. So we stress these things to the Akim. And a clear example. The beloved elder apostle Tahar. Nothing gets that man mad. The only time I've seen the beloved elder apostle Tahar mad is two things. What I've noticed when he's gotten pissed off, and I mean pissed off, is when you breaking down the scriptures wrong. Okay, when you breaking down the scriptures wrong, and if you ain't doing the work, if you ain't out here sacrificing yourself, man. Okay, and that goes into your work ethic, how diligent you are, your character. If you're lazy, if you're a sluggard, okay, if you're a go-getter, if you have motion, okay? And that should make other brothers mad too. Brothers should be in the same spirit, okay? Because, again, Titus 3, verse 8 in the NIV, this is a trustworthy saying, and I want you to stress these things so that those who have trusted in the Most High may be careful to devote. Okay, to devote themselves. Now, let's grab that definition for devote, because it goes into this lesson too. That's a very, very important word in this edification. Devote. Give all or a large part of one's time or self or resources to a person, activity, or cause. And this cause is highly above everything in your life. This cause is the main cause. This is number one. Yahweh wa Yahweh Shai is number one. Sacrificing yourself is number one. Being diligent and devoted in this cause across the board in everything, every agenda is number one. Okay, so again, Titus 3 verse 8. This is a trustworthy saying, and I want you to stress these things so that those who have trusted in Yahweh, B'Hashem Yahweh Shai, may be careful to devote themselves to doing what is good. And again, not only preaching and teaching, studying, but everything across the board. Everything that the Lord, Yahweh wa Yahweh Shai, told us to do. We must be diligent and persistent and continue to examine ourselves in all those tasks and agendas. Okay? These things are excellent and profitable for everyone. So these things are excellent and profitable. Okay, and anything that's profitable, it helps us grow. It helps us increase. It helps us be more exalted by Yahweh B'Hashem Yahweh Shai. And with you increasing and improving and growing and giving a more more of the spirit, more of a position that should also humble you. Okay, because as it says in the scriptures, the Lord is only dealing with the humble and lowly in spirit, man. Okay, so we must always remain. And again, we have examples, man. And I'm just going to say this, the heads in our camp is examples of that, man. You know, Monagon, Menashe, Kasap, Zionala, Shamar Moth. These, we have examples of, you know, brothers that are humble and lowly, man. Okay, we have those examples, you know, and that's I inspire to have that same spirit, that same countenance as our elders in our camp. Okay, and what do you think they got it from? They got it from our elder apostles, elder bishops on down, man. So we have these examples on how to be, man, how to be diligent, how to be persistent. Okay, the Lord has given us those examples right in front of our face, man. Okay, you would never, if you meet, you know, our elders in our camp, you would never think that these brothers would be in the position that they're in, man, because they're so humble and lowly, man. Okay, me, myself, and, you know, every other brother, you know, the Shariam and the young brothers can learn and take these brothers as an example, man. Okay, so let's keep on going, because like I said, I got a few more scriptures, and, you know, I said I was going to go into it, and, you know, I was nervous when I was at camp, which I don't know why. I was nervous as hell. Probably because I didn't want to error and, you know, go off. But it is what it is. We're not perfect, but I just decided that I'm going to do the whole thing over again on this lesson right here, like the Ra'ash Monagon told me, you know, to be able to speak on it more and go into it. So, you know, Salakia, beloved brothers in the camp, I was nervous as hell, man. I would have went longer than what I went, but it is what it is. This is the book of Philippians chapter 1 verse 6 in the NIV. Be confident of this. And, you know, that also goes into, you can't be diligent if you're not confident. Okay, and to have confidence is to also have fear of Yahweh Hashem Yahushua. Let me prove that. Let me prove that real quick. So let me grab this. We'll hold that. And I'm going to drop down to Proverbs chapter 14. Verse 26, I believe. Proverbs 14, verse 26. In the fear of Yahweh, B'Hashem Yahushai, okay, and that's the key right there. We have to fear the Lord sincerely and truthfully. We have to recognize and know that it's about the Lord's will, the Lord's pleasure, okay, His time. Okay, we have to have the fear of the Lord, because the Lord is not going to give nobody His knowledge, His wisdom, His understanding, His secrets if we don't truly fear Him. Okay, in the fear of Yahweh, B'Hashem Yahushai, is strong confidence. Strong confidence. Okay, so if you have confidence and you're confident, okay, you must and you will fear the Lord, man. Okay. And if you have that, then what does that mean, Akim, Akwaf? You're going to be diligent. You're going to be on fire for this truth. You're going to be precise. You're going to be continuously in everything across the board, in every endeavor in this truth. You're going to be diligent in it. Okay? Okay, so Philippians chapter 1, verse 6 in the NIV. Be confident of this, that He which began a good work in your will, Philippians chapter 1 verse 6 in the NIV, being confident of this, that He who began a good work in you will carry it on to completion. And that's the goal. We're attempting to carry out our calling to completion. We want to remain until completion, until this place is destroyed and Yahushua sets up that rightful rulership. And then when that rightful rulership, CHAARAWATAZA, that we are part of that governing body, that's when our job really takes off. That's when we really are going to get busy. That's when we really are going to be set in our rightful positions and rightful rank in the kingdom. Okay, because as we know, there's going to be rank. And as we have right now, we have rank in the body. So it's going to be rank in the kingdom, and everybody will be put back in their rightful position. And that's why that I said what I said earlier, brothers, is that we must watch how we conduct ourselves in this truth and amongst the brotherhood too. and in everything, because the Lord is taking record of everything that we do. Okay? And we're going to have to answer for those things that we do that are off, that we err in. Okay? Okay, carry it on to completion unto the day of Hamashiach Yahawashi. And that's what we must do, my beloved brothers. Because if we don't, look, let's grab these last two precepts and we'll close out. Revelation chapter 3. Because I quoted this because I had it on my list, but, I just quoted it, so I'm going to read it. It was on my list of my 8 precepts. Revelation, and I think the beloved Elder Monagon know I'm long with it, so he's like, nah, brother, you can't bring out all 8. Just bring out 4. Revelation 3, starting off at verse 15. I know thy works, that thou art neither cold nor hot. I would that thou were cold or hot. Okay, so we can't be cold and we can't be in between. We got to be hot, man. We got to be on fire for this truth, man. Okay, we got to be on fire for this truth, man. We got to be sincere. We got to be thankful. We have to understand what we're involved in, man. We have to understand what was done for us, man, and why we went and go through the things that we go through, man. A lot of you Israelites don't consider anything. You just jump into this truth without even examining the cause and examining the matter, and also building a foundation upon a rock, which is Yahawashi, man. Really being sincere, really being humble, man. Verse 16. So then, because thou art lukewarm and neither cold nor hot, I will spew thee out of my mouth. So if you ain't, diligent and persistent and, on fire for this truth, the Lord's going to cast you out back into the world. And what's going to happen? You're going to have more demons on you than you had before. And you're just literally waiting to be destroyed, man. That's the end game. You're going to be beaten with more stripes because you knew the truth and you didn't take it seriously. And furthermore, it's scary because the Lord is in control of who's going to be in this to the end, who's going to complete their calling, who's going to be able to receive that reward of their sacrifice, who's going to be able to have a crown placed upon their head, who's going to be able to have a seat in the chariot, who's going to be able, and if you die in this truth, who's going to be able to be raised up first in those chariots when Yahawashi is sent back to judge the earth, man. This is not a matter that you just look at it and keep on going. No, you really have to just sit back and just really look at this, man. This is scary, man. This is not a game. It's not a fucking joke. Okay, I know myself. I don't want to be spewed out and put back into the world and just wait for it to be destroyed, man. And I pray to Yahweh Hashem Yahawashi that He keeps me in His truth, man. And that's why you got to be diligent, man. In every single aspect, every single matter, every single task, every single thing that Yahweh Hashem Yahawashi has told us, Akim, everything. It's not a game. It's not a fucking joke. And I speak this to myself first and foremost. Examine yourself and really think what you need to do, man. Proverbs 13, and we're closing out right here. Verse 4. The soul of the sluggard desireth and hath nothing. So the soul of a lazy nigga that thinks everything should be handed to him. He don't got to do no work. He don't got to do this. He don't got to do that. You think you're just owed this, you're owed that. Cool. You'll get what you get. It's like you're gonna get what you deserve, and you're gonna get what you need, and that's judgment. That's death, man. That's all you lazy niggas deserve, man. And you have a lot of lazy niggas in Israel that claim and profess that they fear the Most High. They doing the work, and them niggas is lazy, man. Lazy as hell. No sacrifice, no righteousness, man. Just sit back watching the show, man. Okay. Proverbs 13, verse 4. The soul of the sluggard desireth and haveth nothing. But the soul of the diligent shall be made fat. But the soul of the diligent, the ones that's persistent, that's always examining, that's always taking heed to all the tasks, everything that's on the board, doing everything to the best of their ability and being diligent in every single thing. Even if the Lord gave you, your drive, your spirit, He gave you this much, and He gave brother this much, and everything else. You still have to be diligent and persistent in the amount that you was given. Okay? If you was given 5% and that brother was given 15, still be diligent and persistent in the amount that you was given. Okay? This is not a game. And we're going to be made fat because we show our diligence. We show our persistence, man. Okay? We have care. We have a love, devotion. We're devoted. Okay? We inspire to, hear Yahweh Hashem Yahushua is happy with us and what we have done in our sacrifice, man. Okay? So I'm going to leave it right there, man. I don't want Rawataza, man. I pray and I hope that you beloved Aki and Akwaf get something out of this, man. Be diligent, man. Regardless of how much the Spirit the Lord has given you, be diligent, be devoted, be precise. Go hard, man. When you was in the world before you woke up into this truth, you was going hard in the world for carnal things. Take that energy, okay, that drive that you had in the world and apply it to this truth, man. Be diligent, okay? CHAARAWATAZA, okay? I'll put the Hebrew word for diligent in the title. So I don't want Rawataza. I hope and I pray that this is edifying and uplifting and informative to the true, sincere Aki and Akwaf. So with that, I'm just gonna say, Koho Layim La, Abanabu Yahweh Bahashim, Yahweh Shai Bahashim, Rekat Kodash, Watha Wada, Yahweh Bahashim, Yahweh Shai Bahashim, Rekat Kodash, for putting the Spirit on me, my elder apostles, elder bishops, elders, brothers on down, for doing these epistles to enlighten you, to inform you, to edify you, and uplift you through the power and spirit and words of Yahweh Bahashim, Yahweh Shai. May the blessing and election and protection be upon you and your household. I don't want Rawataza until the next one. So with that, I'm just going to say, Shalom.